everyone, welcome back to my channel. In this video, I'm going to talk about my personal experiences through the US green card process. I found myself to be eligible for EB2 visa application, and so I went for it. Now, what did I do? I gathered all my official academic record, my degree, my transcript that will show that I have exceptional ability in those areas. Then I got letter from current employer, former employer, spanning over 10 years of my full-time career in that area. My letter included employment letters. We all have contract letters from our employers, and then I also got letters from HR, yes. Then after that, I also had to get some of the membership association, professional association that I belong. I brought the evidence of belonging to those membership. We all have membership cards or evidence that we're in those areas. Then I showed evidence of salary that will show that I have exceptional ability. You should be able to command salary, that shows you have exceptional ability. So I had those, you have them in your pay slips. And then I also provided some of my recognition award, showing my contributions in my industry, in the area where I practice. Some of those letter of commendation from organization, from government, your participation in developing national guidelines and stuff like that. And then I also show international publication that I have, abstract you presented in conferences, in peer-reviewed journals, and so on. Something to show you stood out. I also added a scholarship that I received from Swiss government when I went to do my core course for Masters in International Health. And so I also added that to show that I am actually outstanding and I have exceptional ability in my area. With all this documentation, I was able to apply to USCIS using my attorney. My attorney petition for me. In some cases, you may be able to petition for yourself. If you're going through the family base, someone will sponsor your application. So it's either someone is sponsoring or petitioning for you. So my attorney petitioned for me, and I was able to file the application to USCIS. Now, after they have approved the application by USCIS, it then went to US Department of State, where the visa was processed. Now, US Department of State at that stage, I fill the DS-260 form, and then they screen the visa application. If you're going for the non-immigrant visa, you complete what they call DS-160 application form. But this time around, I completed DS-260 application for immigrant applicants. Then after National Visa Center has screened the application and the social documents that I submitted, and it was eligible for next step, then they'll move it to the embassy stage. Now, the embassy is the embassy of your country, where you reside, where you are citizen of. So at that stage, the embassy then invited me for visa application with my family, and that's when we took the biometrics, which is when we provided our fingerprint and our photos, and we're able to sign documents at the embassy. After the visa interview, usually it's a normal visa interview, a bit more relaxed in that USCIS has screened my documents, it has gone through the embassy, and so at the embassy it was more like confirming that I am who I claim to be, and they do all the other assessment in country to be sure. And then the decision will be taken at that point as soon as you approve, the visa is approved, remember, there's a step I missed. You're supposed to go through medical. You go through medical. They have medical hospitals that they use, approved hospitals they use, and you go there, do your medical. Please try and do your medical early so that you can come to the embassy on time. At least 3 weeks to 2 weeks before your embassy appointment, you have done your medical. If you have any medical issue, that will be another ball game. But luckily, I didn't have any medical issue with my entire family, and so after the medical, our result was sent to the embassy, and then we went for the visa interview, and we got approval, and we did all the other necessary documentation. After the approval, we then went to pick up our visa within a couple of days, and after that, we planned our travel to the US. When you get to the US, you just go through the border control and do further documentation. After that, your green card, your social security will be issued and sent to the address where you have provided to USCIS. I think you have an opportunity to change your address if you wish at the point of entry into the border. Until you enter into the border, they will not be able to process your green card. You have to step into the US. And I want to mention here that when you get the visa approval, usually you have a 6-month window to migrate to the US. And when you step into the US, they will then process your green card. You also have the privilege to pay for your green card processes even from outside US as soon as you get your visa. In that way, it probably will make your green card processes to be faster. My experience is you have to apply for a green card as soon as we got the visa. So when we got to the US, as soon as we finished our documentation at the port of entry and got to our location, within 15 days, we got our social security numbers, and within 30 days, we received our green card. You can see it's pretty easy, and I want to encourage you to explore. Go to the website uscis.gov. I will drop the link in the description box so that you can go and explore for yourself. And I look forward to your comment. Drop your comment for me in the comment box, and don't forget to please like, share, and subscribe.